The dramatic developments overnight with the sex scandal in Lansing. Representative Todd Corser resigned and Representative Cindy Gamrat was kicked out.
But you might be surprised to learn here that they can run for re-election if they choose to do so.
Well, joining us with that side of the story and more on the fallout is Rocky Rachkovsky, who served in the Michigan State House of Representatives for 6 years.
All right, Rocky, so first of all, your reaction, is it better to get kicked out or is it better to get thrown out or resign, as what we saw last night?
Well, you know, we've talked about this ad nauseum, and I've always said that it would have been better to have both representatives resign than waste all this time and money and the hours and all the obviously teary-eyed journalists that had to be up to cover this story. It would have been much better if they would have both resigned and moved on.
I think Gamrat thought she actually had a deal, but at this point, can they run for re-election, or are people just amazed to even hear those words?
Let me first clarify that. She never had a deal. She actually talked with the House counsel, and the House counsel recommends something to the committee, but he's not one of the committee members. The elected representatives have the constitutional duty to decide who should serve with them and who has the actual criteria to serve with them under the Constitution. But she can run, and so can Representative Corser. They can obviously run again for even their special election seats until the Attorney General or the state police come out and determine that there was actually a crime that was committed and there was a felony on record that they've been charged with. They can absolutely run again for office.
Now, Rocky, you've spent a career in politics trying to figure out what voters want, what they like and don't like. Do you think voters in their respective districts would put them back in office?
Absolutely not. You've already seen individuals that are running for office in those seats and are preparing for special elections. Before they even were expelled or resigned, both of their districts, they were polling in the high 80s of individuals that said that they should go. But listen, we remember the O.J. Simpson. There's probably 30% of the population still believes that O.J. should be looking for the real killer. So I'm sure there's people in their districts that believe that they've been done harm to and that they should run again.
Rocky, a lot of people see politicians make mistakes in their personal lives, but is it because of what this pair stood for publicly, their conservative views, that anger so many people?
Absolutely not. I'm a conservative, and I called for the resignation a long time ago. It's not about the sex. It's not about their personal lives. It's not about any personal lives of any Democrat, Libertarian, or Republican, or progressive. It's about what they did to cover up the lie and using taxpayer money. The evidence was shown that Corser even had his staff use government time and money to put digital advertisements to support his law firm and his law practice in Lapeer. And that's the issue here.
All right, Rocky, here we go. It looks like Lapeer will have to have a special election at least. I don't know what's going to happen elsewhere, but Ross Jones reporting Lapeer looks at a special election. It's going to cost money. Here we go, paying more tax money to clean up this mess. Yeah,
absolutely. And you know, and I'm reading a Facebook post actually from Joey Gamrat, which is Cindy Gamrat's son, and he actually said politics was new to us. You don't know what? It didn't stop us before. It won't stop us now. Who knows what will happen with both of these representatives, but they are free to still run again for these offices.
All right, we're going to have to see what happens. Rocky, as always, we appreciate your time coming in.
By the way, as a soldier, I wanted to wish everyone a safe September 11th.
Oh, and we thank you for your service
as
well.
All right, still ahead here on the